Harvesting wheat at the right time is crucial to ensure good grain quality, to maximize yield, and minimize losses. The optimal timing for wheat harvest depends on several factors, and we are going to look at the key considerations. The first one is the growth stage. Wheat goes through distinct growth stages, with the most critical ones being the flowering and grain filling stages. Harvest timing should occur when the wheat crop reaches physiological maturity, which is typically about 25 to 30 days after flowering. At this stage, the grains have reached their maximum size and have accumulated the most nutrients. The moisture content. Wheat should ideally be harvested when its moisture content falls within a specific range. The exact moisture content can vary depending on local conditions and intended storage, but it generally falls between 12 and 14%. Harvesting wheat when it's too wet can lead to difficulties in threshing and increased risk of grain spoilage, while harvesting when it's too dry can result in grain shattering and yield loss. Another thing to look at is the weather condition. As we all know, weather plays a crucial role in determining the right time to harvest wheat. Rain shortly before or during harvest can increase moisture content and lead to sprouting or fungal growth. Therefore, it's essential to monitor the weather forecast and plan the harvest accordingly. Test cutting. Conducting test cuts is a valuable practice to determine if wheat is ready for harvest. Take a sample from different parts of the field. Check the moisture content and assess the grain quality. If the moisture content is within the desired range and the grain quality is good, it's likely time to proceed with the full harvest. What about the color and odor? The wheat kernels should have a golden or amber color and a distinct sweet smell when they are ready for harvest. Green or milky colored kernels may indicate that the wheat is not fully mature. And then we have the threshability. The wheat crop should be thoroughly threshed during harvesting. If kernels are not easily separated from the straw during test cutting, it may not be the right time for full-scale harvesting. Insect and disease pressure. Consider the presence of pests and diseases. If there is a significant infestation or disease pressure, it may be necessary to harvest earlier than optimal to minimize crop damage. The field conditions. Ensure that the field is dry enough for the combine harvester to operate efficiently without getting stuck or causing soil compaction. It's also important to look at the equipment and the labor availability. Make sure you have the necessary equipment and labor force available when the wheat is ready for harvest to minimize delays. And lastly, it's important you also look at your market and your storage consideration. Consider market demand and storage capacity when determining the timing of harvest. You may want to coordinate your harvest with the market condition and ensure you have adequate storage facilities for the harvested wheat. In summary, the right time to harvest wheat involves a combination of factors including growth storage, moisture content, the weather condition, and grain quality. Monitoring these factors and conducting test cuts can help you make an informed decision about when to harvest your wheat crop to optimize yield and quality.